Hello, it's Angela Kirby. It's time to do the weekly Mandala Oracle. This is where I take from my book, Choosing Randomly, Creating Wisdom in Magic in Life and Love. I choose randomly a mandala out of the 54, the one that's relevant to us most for this week as a collective. So, excuse me, sniffling a little bit. I've still got a little bit of hay fever. We've got these... it's an interesting. I think it's not as bad as what it used to be, which is good. So something shifting, that is for sure. Anyway, back to the point at hand. So what is it that we can do with knowing as a collective that would benefit us all this week by knowing? So as I said, 54 mandalas in here. What is it that we could do with knowing that we would benefit from this week as a collective? All right, summer. There we go. That's interesting. We're saying goodbye to summer. In fact, we are in autumn now. But what's the metaphor got to say to us all this week? That's interesting. It's number 31. And I'm going to read out the mantra and then I will read out what the message is. So a circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open its pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply and release for our path to be. So, summer has arrived. That world around the world around you has been in preparation for the warmth that it promises every year. It brings in opportunity around new projects to be set forth in the community, in your community, may even be the world. This is less about ego and more about the love for your fellow person in aiding them in their life journey. It is about being in service to one another. Sometimes we can feel threatened by another's growth and success. What can you learn from this and how can you assist? It is important to know that your help is also a part of the process. Stop for a moment and be grateful for what you have and be excited for others in their successes. And it's sometimes really good just to place your hand on your chest or on your belly and just take some breaths and ask yourself, what's actually going on when this moment arrives and when you feel threatened by somebody else's success? If you do, or you're jealous about something that they might have that you feel that you haven't got. Gratitude is definitely one to work with, but just be clear, be gentle on yourself. Build community lovingly for what you see in another is actually in you and offers a myriad of possibilities. It is also important to allow success to happen naturally, for searching for accolades is fruitless. And get one lot, you want another lot and another lot and another lot. That's all that ego thing we're all saying. Getting things into perspective is what we're looking for. So be especially gentle on the young and eager. Do not dampen their enthusiasm for life. Instead, embracing it with them ushers in the element of surprise. For supporting others in their growth brings about blessings and opportunity in life, and learning for all involved. So it's an interesting one. So we have the fruits of summertime and looking after ourselves and being excited about other people's growth. And when you can actually, or celebration in whatever they're celebrating, and that they've learnt and or obtained or whatever it might be, then you feel excited. Then that's the field of all possibilities being open to you as well, instead of putting out frequencies of lack and limitation. Anyway, enough about that. I thought I would just show these 4 posters out of the mandalas. If you ever wanted to have a mandala of your own, the originals are available, of course. And they're expensive to buy, but they can certainly be framed and put behind glass and had as in your dining room lounge or wherever it might be, and or bedroom, wherever you feel that's pertinent to you. But and these are all over the world basically, but also, which is fantastic. But these prints are available. You can also have these. I've actually laminated them, but the laminate doesn't last long, so I don't suggest doing that. But I mean, you could just put some blue tack if you wanted to and put that on the wall. That's what I've got with some of the ones back there that I use. Or you might just you might have them framed gently and put them up on the wall. Each one has its frequency, each one has its meaning, its message, each one is an oracle. So this was the most recent one. I've just about finished the the previous one. Then we have this one here, which is the one before that one. Sorry about the reflection. Get back there, that might be a little bit better. So, and then we have, it's good to show you art around. It's good to have art around in our life. But these are particularly special. Well, all art's special, for God's sake. But basically, you know, each one has a frequency and they open us up, and you can meditate with them, open us up to love and liberation. Okay. And then we have this one, which I did quite some time. And this one's kind of interesting because you don't see, there are actually faces in there. See the faces? And I actually started off with this one here being me. And then I've gone on to draw all different versions of around the mandala. All right. So anyway, it's about transformation. It's about the different aspects of many lives, probably. Anyway, I won't bang on about that now, but I just thought I'd show you those. And these are available for sale on my website. I think they're $50 each. That is a good investment because it's something that you can have, and to have framed. You can, or you don't have to frame it. It's entirely up to you. You can have it there as something that you meditate with, that you work with. And I haven't got all the mandala meanings up on my website. I've only got them up as a from the 1 to 54 what's available in my book. At some stage all the meanings have been written for the rest of the mandalas because I'm up to number 74, I think. So there you go. Anyway, enough about that. I just thought I'd share those with you, and if you're ever interested in having one of those mandalas, I can certainly send you one. You can buy them through my website, or you just contact me if you'd like to know a little bit more about the work that I offer. Okay, in the meantime, you be gentle and kind. Ciao, ciao.